Good afternoon, Dr. Mike. How are you?
How we doing?
I'm good.
Good. How are
You
you?
freezing up a little bit, or you hear me okay?
Keeps freezing. Go ahead.
All right, we're good now.
Yep.
All right, cool. So, 20 years ago, we became friends, bonded, whatever you want to call it, on chiropractic, Robert's Coffee, and Dr. Mercola. So, we have a great review of a Dr. Mercola article today.
Yeah, it was he has such great information that he puts out every single day. It is why he is still, I believe, the number one healthcare website in the world. And this is a really good one, and it's something that both you and I have practiced for years. And take it away, man.
All right, so let me start with a little story. When I first moved back from Georgia, I lived near West Hudson Park, and I would go running in the morning, and I would see these different groups of Asian, usually men, women too, and I would see one group of them doing Tai Chi, that slow, progressive martial art. I would see another group of them walking with like one arm going counterclockwise and the other arm going counterclockwise. And then I would see another group walking backwards, and I was like, man, they really know. They really know what they got going on. They really know what they're doing. And fast forward 20 years, and walking backwards or retro walking or knees over toes or whatever you want to call it is becoming more and more and more popular. And it's something that I've been doing, something that you've been doing, something that we suggest to our patients. But Dr. Mercola leads with walking backwards as a way to boost your memory and your cognition, not even the physical benefits of it. So this is where I thought this article was fascinating.
Yeah, I've known about this from my exercise science background, going back into the late '80s, early '90s, and it was always for the physical aspect of training, because we're very quad, the front of the leg centric in our training. And you know, being a big baseball fan, one of the big issues over the years was athletes who would pull their hamstrings, and it was because of the imbalance between quad strength and hamstring strength, and they weren't doing enough for the hamstrings. But when Dr. McCullough came out with this article, and linked it, is able to link it to cognition, that's a game changer for people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. And it's amazing little article. So I
Yeah,
was thrilled to pass that along, and we're talking about it now.
yeah. I like this direct quote from the article. It says, "Backward locomotion or walking backwards appears to be a powerful trigger to mobilize cognitive resources. Thus, whenever you encounter a difficult situation, stepping backward may boost your capability to deal with it effectively." And that says it pretty straightforward.
Yeah, and of course you gotta make sure, if you are walking backwards, make sure that you are aware of your surroundings. As Dr. Noah said, you want to be safe and you want to start slowly, and you can actually build yourself up to running backwards on a track, especially. I think that's fantastic workout, and really helps to balance the quadricep and the hamstrings. But again, going back to the memory and cognition part of it, it's doing something that is unique, and it forces the brain to actually work a little harder, which is great as we age gracefully.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun the last couple of years training my son's soccer team in conditioning basically, and this year I focused a lot actually on running backwards, and we would run at least one lap around the track backwards, because as you know very well, Mike, a lot of soccer is actually moving backwards, not only moving forwards,
Yeah,
and being able to move lateral as well.
absolutely, absolutely. You see that too in football
Yeah.
with your defenders. There is a lot of backwards motion, and there is a ton of side to side, like you said, with soccer as well. And really, uh, I think it's an amazing exercise and something to incorporate into your routine.
Yep. Quick summary of benefits: burns more calories than typical walking, brilliant for balance, tremendous for your brain, like the article's headline said, it sharpens your senses. Yeah, try to go out for a walk, Mike, just for our audience, in nature, backwards, and you'll even become more aware of your surroundings than you are if you're just simply walking forward. It's pretty cool. That's easier on your joints and back, and wonderful for flexibility and strength. So, as you said, Mike, as long as you do it safely and carefully, it's just tremendous thing to add into your daily and weekly routine.
Yeah, and the one thing, Mercola said, and you touched on it, was it improves knee, hip, ankle ranges of motion, improves strength, and improves the lower extremity mechanics related to gait. I mean, that's a big bang for your buck.
Yeah, from my understanding, when you're talking about protecting your knees, it's great to walk backwards. It's even better to walk up a hill backwards, and it's even better to walk up a hill backwards pulling a sled. Now that may be a little bit extreme, but I think that's where a lot of people that are really rehabbing their knees or trying to safeguard their knees are going.
Absolutely, absolutely, awesome.
All right, that's it. I guess our simple message is start walking backwards a little bit more, a little bit more often.
Yep.
All right, Mike. We're all full staff, 3 to 6. See you guys today.
All right. Have a great one, guys.
Bye bye.